Is Cardi B going to jail? She's been charged with the battery case after chucking her mic at a couple of people.
Oh my.
And her history might not help her as much as she would like.
Hey, I'm not surprised.
Fans know Cardi B as lovable, relatable, and hilarious. But there's another side of her that gets talked about too. She doesn't take any mess from anyone.
You can say that again.
But her retaliations might be catching up to her. Cardi was at a nightclub in Las Vegas performing and entertaining as usual. Footage showed her pacing up and down the stage having fun until ice and water flew out of nowhere and splashed her. That's when she unleashed the beast. Cardi not only threw her microphone at someone in the crowd, she also stared them down like a wrestler before their finishing move. The same person went to the police to press charges on Cardi. Different angles of the footage started to be released online showing both the perspective of the fan, someone near her, and what happened before. Some are beginning to question Cardi even more because before throwing the mic, someone else threw ice and drink in her direction as well, but she didn't react the same.
Interesting.
Actually, she sort of accepted it.
Well, I'll be.
Other footage showed a woman frantically apologizing to Cardi immediately after getting a mic slung at her cranium. Once security got down there to resolve everything, Cardi went right back to entertaining. So there we have it. Cardi gets hit with another violent charge. I say another because it's happened a number of times. Earlier in her career, Cardi was going through a court case that involved her beating up some women at a strip club in New York. Rumor has it that Cardi did it over the women being accused of messing around with Offset. So she wanted her to know that that's her man, and potentially showing her loyalty to her best friend Star Brim, who's accused of orchestrating an attack in that same club before Cardi's attack, possibly against the same women.
Oh, scandalous.
Cardi pleaded guilty and was pretty much given a slap on the wrist, but that didn't stop her from being violent. Cardi has even tried going to other celebrities for different reasons. She and Nicki Minaj got into it at New York Fashion Week. In outstanding Latina fashion, she threw her shoe at her after trying to approach her about their problems.
That could have gone better.
Sounds like she's in the wrong profession. I'm sure an NFL team is in need of a backup QB. There were no other problems that could be determined between them besides Nicki being upset about Cardi's instant rap success. If there were any behind the scenes action going on, it was never brought up. And even after that happened, they were still sending each other subliminal messages on the internet. So far, no one has been arrested for what happened. Doesn't mean it won't happen though.
Truer words were never spoken.
Cardi's violent record in public may play a part in her getting a harsher result. Will she go to jail? Who knows? It's not out the realm of possibility. We've seen other rappers get in bigger trouble for violent acts on stage too. Remember what happened to Kevin Gates? Kevin Gates was sent to prison after he sent a quick kick at a woman's face at one of his shows. Gates already had another case he had to deal with, so the kick didn't help one bit.
Not one bit.
Gates said he kicked at her because she touched him inappropriately.
I believe that's one of the biggest concerns if you're an artist and you on stage performing.
Which was seen on the video. But the crazy part is, another angle showed that he was telling the truth. His kick didn't connect. He still spent 2 years in prison altogether.
Damn shame.
Ironically enough, Cardi's husband Offset has also had violent instances on the stage. There were actually a few times we've seen Offset flying off the stage with a falcon punch to someone he deemed as an enemy in the crowd. Another old video has been going around showing Offset attacking someone in a club after they accidentally sprayed Cardi with the champagne bottle. Whatever happens next is up in the air, but if Cardi was to get locked up for what she did, it would be awful timing. Her and Offset released a single together called Jealousy, and she may be getting ready to release her second studio album.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Of course she doesn't want to see all that go down behind bars, but if it gets that serious, she may just have to. What do you think will happen? Let us know.